Hey everyone, it's Emmy Hall here at the North American International Auto Show, better known as the Detroit Auto Show, and I am at the Alfa booth with Reid Bigland. He is the head, the grand cheese, the big fromage over at Alfa and Maserati. Now, okay, I have to ask you, and please do not take offense at this, but you built the 4C.
Yes.
Can you fit in a 4C? You're
kind
kind of a wide guy.
I can fit in a 4C. We brought that to the US market here about a year ago, and what a great car that is. Carbon fiber chassis, aluminum subframes, mid-engine setup, truly a supercar setup, and I can fit in the 4C and I can get out of the 4C as well.
Right, that is paramount. You can get in and you can get out.
Getting in is easier than getting out, yeah.
So the 4C's been to market for a while, the Giulia's coming onto market, but you guys haven't sold more than 100 units of either car in a whole month. But they're so beautiful and they're so well received by the automotive community. So what are your plans to really snatch that piece of the market that frankly Alfa really does deserve?
Well, here we go with the Giulia. And the Giulia, we feel, sets an entirely new benchmark for the premium performance sedan market. When you look at the Giulia at the top end, 505 twin turbo Ferrari derived engine, 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, 191 miles per hour top speed, and the fastest four-door production sedan in the world. And even though that premium midsize sedan is under a little bit of pressure, it's still the largest premium segment in the country, representing right around 22% of the total market. So now we're entering into the market, leaving some of the niche segment that the 4C was competing in off to the side. And then we've got the Giulia's big brother that'll be here mid this year, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. We did that reveal at the Los Angeles Auto Show just in November, and it too has great bones, and we're confident that you're going to be looking at the fastest midsize SUV in the world as well.
So now you guys have the SUV, you've got your sedan, you've got your little niche sports car. Yep. What else do you feel that you need as an Alfa Romeo manufacturer? What else do you feel that you need to really compete in the market?
Well, this is pretty good right now, and when you think about the two segments, the midsize SUV segment and the midsize car segment, that represents a little bit over 40% of the total premium market in the United States. So we're running up the gut with the number one, the first largest, and the second largest segment. No announcements to make today, but we will continue to round out the Alfa Romeo product portfolio over the next few years. But right now, let's stay focused on getting the Giulia into market. We launched really 100 cars in December, the Quadrifoglio version, and here we are beginning of January. By the end of the month, we'll have about 1,000 Giulias starting to hit the marketplace. And then
I can't wait to see one in the wild. I so can't wait to see one in the wild.
Me too.
So unfortunately though, Alfa kind of has a little bit of a reputation as maybe not having the best reliability, and FCA lately has just kind of been hammered with reliability issues. Like, what do you plan to do to make sure that Americans know, hey, this is a brand that you can count on?
Well, ideally the car should have been in market about 6 months ago, the Giulia, but we understand the fact that the car has to be right. You never have that second chance to make a positive first impression. We feel the Giulia is bulletproof, and in this day and age, you know, quality is a minimum expectation, that all cars have great quality. The Giulia has great quality, and when you talk about the reputation of Alfa Romeo, it certainly has a reputation. It's a 105-year legacy with Alfa Romeo. Hey, we've had some great Alfas over the years. We've had a few Alfas that we would rather forget about, but the Giulia really is the culmination of an all-new platform and all of the greatest technology that exists within FCA, Alfa Romeo, and Maserati, and Ferrari to a certain extent, coming to bear on this product.
So Alfa is very much it's an emotional brand, right? You look at the cars and it brings something into your heart. But now we've got all of this technology and autonomy that really is much more, if you've got an emotion where Alfa is hot, all this autonomy and technology is really kind of cold. How do you guys plan to bridge that gap?
Well, when you think about Alfa, it is first and foremost a driver's car. It is a car that is truly meant to be driven, not you have the car drive you. And there is a lot of emotion and a lot of passion over the years with all Italian vehicles, be it Maserati, Ferrari, Lamborghini. I've often said, if you think about the Germans make and the Italians create. The Italians are filled with emotion and filled with passion, and that's one of the differentiators, I feel, of the Italian sports cars in the marketplace. But the technology in the Alfa Romeos is truly state-of-the-art from the infotainment perspective, but really from the powertrain, the driving dynamics, the setup of the car, as I previously mentioned, is really a cut above. The technology in the chassis and in the performance of the vehicle is really where the technology is, and this autonomous driving movement, I think commoditized type vehicles are going to be a little bit vulnerable, but a 505 horsepower, 191 mile per hour top speed Alfa Romeo, that's a car that is meant to be driven.
I don't want anyone to drive that except for me.
You want to drive that yourself.
No, it's just, I would like it to be. So let's go put some winter tires on these guys and we'll go out and have a little bit of fun out here in Detroit.
Put some winter tires, and it also comes in all-wheel drive, so you're going to be a little bit more planted. But in Detroit, winter tires and all-wheel drive is probably your ticket this time of year.